Hi, welcome to Free Spirit. So I wanted to do the Akashic check-in reading for February, and I'm doing it now because I literally just did the quantum energy reading, which was off the charts, blew my mind, and the monthly spirit reading for February was amazing too. There's a huge energy shift coming on. We're supposed to claim our personal power. We've done, wow, I mean, ascended masters help have come through, divine guidance has come through. We've done such tremendous work to claim our personal power in the moment. Get back to that. There's new levels of commitments coming in, whether it's work-wise, relationship-wise. February, there's a huge energy shift for you to believe in yourself, to go forward with courage, perseverance, with fire. There's a lot about fire, and it's just gorgeous. So I want to see what tapping into the Akashic records for February, what our journey, what are we supposed to keep in mind for our journey in February? We're getting such divine love and support. Things are moving to new divine levels. And we're getting out of this consciousness of lack was coming through, and there are new levels of work coming through, new levels of relationships coming through, kindred spirits was coming through. I mean, it was just amazing. If you haven't seen the quantum energy for February, wow. So here we are. This is why it's spurring this reading on Akashic Records, tapping into the Akashic Records. Let me calm down for the previous reading. Tapping into Akashic Records now for February. Tapping into the Akashic Records for February. What are the messages for February as we tap into the Akashic Records? What would you like us to keep in mind for February as we go along our journey here with such tremendous help, such guidance, claiming our personal power? We have two cards. Wow, the Karmic Trench, and then we have the Master Artisan. Wow, wow, wow. This is really good. Karmic Trench. I feel like we're getting out of this Karmic Trench once and for all, because there was like new levels coming in February. The Akashic Field, one of forces. Whoa, whoa. Okay, Four Scrolls, Karmic Trench. Wow, this is really the Karmic Trench. In a field meant to be planted, a man dirty from his, wow, a man dirty from his efforts stands knee-deep inside a long trench. The seeds wait to be planted, yet he continues to dig deeper and deeper. There are other rows planted and ready for planting, but they are ignored. This card reveals a difficult pattern in your life, a pattern of self-defeating feelings, thoughts, and actions that you've brought forward from previous incarnations. You returned to the life with the intention of breaking this karmic pattern, but you got pulled into the old thoughts and behaviors. You've been digging yourself deeper into a karmic trench that gets harder and harder to escape. The pattern is not unknown to you. You recognize it in your relationships, in your jobs, and certainly in your beliefs, behaviors, and responses. It's time to take charge of your karma by altering the inner ideas, feelings, and patterns that cause you to make sabotaging choices. Every time you notice yourself making an old choice that digs you deeper into your karmic trench, you can change your mind and your actions. Listen, I just posted this whole direct spirit message about moving things with your thoughts and emotions. I literally just posted it yesterday. They want us to change and be cognizant of our thoughts. This will require your conscious effort every step of the way. Without such work, you could go through lifetimes burying yourself in the same feelings. But with your commitment to making changes every day, you can dig yourself out. And since this is the first card, I feel that we're making that conscious choice to get ourselves out of the repetitive beliefs and mindsets and everything else that just digs us deeper, where we want to leap out. And it says the Akashic Forces take a moment to remember an old negative pattern that you know all too well, one that has kept you stuck. Close your eyes and breathe in the presence and power of your higher self. You become stronger. You are filled with the will to step out of the mind, and you do now and every time you fall into this pattern again. Yes, and the direct spirit message was we literally move things, including ourselves, with our thoughts and emotions, and to elevate your thought in the moment, to keep elevating your thoughts in the moment, to leap you out to a new experience. It was such a good spirit message. I've already listened to it several times because we're really being called to do that, to shift out of our thoughts and recurring. It's almost like that being that hamster in the wheel in the cage, and we're getting off the wheel, out of the cage, throwing the cage to the wall. We don't want to keep spinning with the same thoughts and the same behaviors, the same experiences. It's like we're getting out of that cycle. We got the 8 of Keys next. So it's like we got the keys to get out of that. And they're giving us the keys. We've had tremendous divine help for this. This does not just come off of ourselves. The Master Artisan, upright inside a bright and bustling artisan's workshop, apprentices are busy at their workbenches, which are arrayed with the beautiful fruits of their labors. The master artisan pours a number of beautiful shining gems into the open hands of one of his apprentices. This card indicates that you now have the opportunity to offer your talents, your purpose, and your gifts to the world, making a contribution to many. Don't be shy and don't hold back what you have to share. It's not the time to hide your light under a basket. This is so amazing because I got for January going into 2020, it is not the time to act small or play small or anything. Step into your personal power. As a matter of fact, you may now be finding yourself teaching or training your skill set to others. You may also be demonstrating your gifts and performing your talents publicly. Even if your gifts lie in the ability for loving, compassionate care, you will be sharing those gifts with others. In this period of time, you can build your reputation and take advantage of the opportunities that come your way. So take action, put yourself out there, let yourself shine. There is much beauty and empowerment for you to bring to the world. And the Akashic Force is close your eyes and feel yourself filled with all of the gifts you have to share with the world. Sense these energies pour through your heart and mind and out to the people around you. Feel the ease of this sharing. You cannot be drained, for all that you give flows back to you unceasingly. To create return, do the sharing frequently. Wow, that's getting us out of the trench. We're really sharing our gifts. They're telling us to share and pour yourself into. This has been coming up with spirit message over and over, that we've been cleaned out for this, like getting out of these karmic cycles to freely be a divine channel. Share and pour yourself into your work, your creativeness. Leave it behind for others has been coming through. I've been posting this the last couple of days or week or so. Spirit messages about that. They're giving us the keys to share yourself, step into all you are, and really freely share that and give it, pass it on to others. And we have one of forces, the Akashic field. I've never gotten that in my life. We have to see what this is. I have chills. We have the force of literally just the Akashic Force running through us. So this is powerful. This is really powerful. One of forces is the Akashic field itself. Like the Akashic field, the Aurora Borealis, not that I can pronounce this, flows with energy and brilliance as charged particles from the sun interact with atoms in the Earth's atmosphere. The 93 million miles from the sun to the Earth is nothing compared to the limitlessness consciousness of the Akashic field. All information, power, energy experiences vibrate within the realm of unending truth and possibility, and every bit of it can be yours. Receiving this card upright tells you that amazing opportunities abound at this time. You can increase and accelerate the experience by opening the doors to the Akashic records. Your life force energy resonates with universal synchronicity now, so you can explore the records and receive exactly the information that you need and the energy that can help. Engage in this pursuit with a conscious focus. Write your intentions and ask for inspiration. Meditate on the Akashic fields and visualize your goals. The universe is ready and willing to align with your heartfelt desires, and now is the time to make them happen. Listen, has come out in the overall February spirit reading. It's come up in the quantum energy reading for February. There is this. Close your eyes and imagine yourself entering the boundless and brilliant Akashic field. It's almost as if you're stepping upon the Milky Way and all its stars roll out before you, offering their light and power. Feel this profound force igniting your dreams and lighting your way. wow, we are being so pushed forward to come into our power and come into this divine love and pour yourself into what you're working on. It's divine. It's divine. We have such tremendous power for this and share this. I have chills. This is really powerful. I can't even put it eloquently in words. I hope you're feeling what's coming through in these cards, because this is so, they're lifting you to a different level here, that you're supposed to trust and believe in yourself as you go forward and pour yourself into, like, divinely pour yourself into things now, whether it's your work, your creative projects, your all of that. That you have incredible force. You have the force of the Akashic Records. The other reading was we have the Ascended Masters coming through for us. Tremendous divine help to blast forth to new personal power in the present moment for your divine channel. Like, you're more cleared out. You're pouring yourself more clearly into things, and they're pushing you and enabling you to do that. They're almost like holding your head straight to see and do this. Like, it, we're almost like the last piece, like we don't humanly think it's possible, or that we didn't have this divine love for ourselves. And that's what they're stressing is, yeah, step into your power, believe in yourself, what you're doing, pour yourself into things, freely share. You have tremendous guidance and support, and they're using you almost for this. You know, it's divine. It's divine. Yeah, and it's time to get to work. That's why. That's why we got. It's time. It's time. Listen, it's been time. We see the hourglass there. He's rolling up his sleeves to get to work. The Six of Scrolls is this. It's the time is now, and this has been coming through over and over and over again. It's about the sands of time. The sun has begun to set low on the western horizon, but it's still visible through the window of a beautiful castle room. A man is focused with concern on a large hourglass that he has almost, time has run out. He rolls up his sleeves, ready to get back to work. This card shows that it is a matter of importance, that time is of the essence. There could be an opportunity that you don't want to miss. It may be a project, a situation, a personal connection. It requires action or even completion. You might have had some delays. You might have had some highly active and been highly active and industrious for some time, but either way, it's telling you to keep going. Your focus and effort are still required in order to get to the end game, and that's the help that we had. That's why we had the force of one, the Akashic field and the force and the Ascended Masters and everyone helping us, because the time is now here. You grounded in the physical, roll up your sleeves and get to work. Get to work. Don't worry. Don't let worry steer you away from your goal. There is more yet to do, so don't give up. It hasn't been easy. We've been in the trenches. We've been dealing with karma. We've been clearing all our thoughts out and what's blocking our personal power. What do we sabotage? What do we play over and over that stops us from being this divine channel, pouring ourselves out? That they're lifting. This force is propelling us to keep going. Roll up your sleeves. The time is now. Continue. Go on. It hasn't been easy, but they're telling you, close your eyes, catch the energy of time. It feels almost as if you can ride it as it flows through your day, lifting your excitement, your enthusiasm, and your industry. Feel this now. Realize that whatever you have to do, the time is your gift and your tool. You're right where you need to be, doing exactly what you need to be doing. This has been coming through over and over again with Spirit. You have the force of one, the Akashic Force, the divine guidance, the Ascended Masters, giving you the keys, telling you to pass it on, to go and pour yourself in your work, your creative projects. The time is now. Do not give up. It's been difficult. They know that. There was karmic trenches. There were things to work out with claiming your power, getting through the past experience, the wounds, the traumas, all of that. What work to get out of these trenches, but what force, what divine force we have to get to work. Continue pouring yourself. And time is your gift. Don't get stressed out or worried about this. You're right at the right place in time. Just roll up your sleeves and continue. Eight of Keys, the Master Artisan. I mean, that is just gorgeous. They want me to read Eight of Keys. What was that? The Eight of Keys. They want me to go back to this, because the Akashic Force is, close your eyes and feel yourself filled with all the gifts you have to share with the world. That's what it's time for. That's why they want me to reread it. They want you to know Fill yourself with all the gifts you have to share with the world. Sense these energies pour through your heart and mind and out to the people around you. Feel the ease of this sharing. You cannot be drained, for all that you give flows back to you unceasingly. To create return, do the sharing frequently. They're asking you, and they're giving you the one of forces to enable you to do that. You're right where you need to be, and they're telling you the time is now. This is so gorgeous for February. This is underscoring everything I've been getting. And then we have reflection. Reflection. This is major arcana. So this is powerful. This is major arcana right here. So let's get into reflection. I almost feel like divine wisdom is coming through you, almost like the hermit. In this, like you're getting, if we have the one of forces, you're getting it from your divine connection. You're getting it by going within. This is a full moon shines brightly over a quiet lake as a small ship glides gently through the water. The glow of the ship's lantern is reflected on the lake's surface along with the moonlight from above. This card can sometimes show a trip, particularly a trip over or by water. More importantly, it can reveal that you now have a direct line to your psychic gifts. That's what I was saying. We have one of forces. This is divine. You're like a divine channel here. The time is now. And you have the force of one, the whole Akashic field behind you. The time is now. And saying to tap in, you have a direct line to your psychic gifts. You are also more aware of your emotions and more reflective about them. You recognize the differences between your intuitive voice, which is calm and assured, and then your lower emotional compulsions, which are urgent and sometimes fear-based. So they're saying when you're here, the time is now. Don't be worried or stressed. Time is your gift. Remember, you're right in the divine spot, the divine time. You don't have to worry or stress. That's what they're saying when you do reflect back to divine guidance, because you're right where you need to be. There's divine timing. There's no, claim peace for yourself. Let yourself gain even greater clarity and control over your emotions now. This also could be a great time for you to take classes in meditation, psychic development, counseling, healing, other psychological or spiritual arts if you have such an interest. Your yin side is wide open and your receptivity is high. Trust your inner voice and you will be guided to greatness. And your Akashic Force is close your eyes and feel yourself filled with an emotional peace as calm as a still lake. You are now in a state of intuitive reflection. Open yourself to a word or image from spirit and trust the first thing you get. Let yourself receive. We are receiving divine guidance. We have the divine force behind us. We are a divine channel. Pour it into the creative works that you're doing, your creativity, anything. You're a free channel. As you give, you'll be continuously filled with this. No need to worry or stress. Your divine time. Time is your gift. Roll up your sleeves. The time is now. They're asking you to act. You're asking you to act. And anytime you need guidance, tune in for your intuitive guidance. Divine guidance is off the charts. Also claim your peace when you worry about time running out, that you're not at the divine timing. Claim that peace for yourself. Connect back to the divine. You're calm yourself as the calm water. Smooth sailing. You're right where you need to be. Time is your gift. The divine is helping you navigate this, literally. What a beautiful reading. And let me tell you, this tied into the quantum energy reading and the overall February spirit reading. What divine guidance and support we have for this, to pour yourself into the things that you're working on. What work we've done to clear out this karmic stuff. Oh my gosh, we're finally moving out of that. And what force is behind us. If you're listening to this video, what tremendous force that we have access to, that's guiding us, that's helping us navigate this. And the time is now to act, to pour yourself into the things that matter, pour yourself into the things to leave behind for others. And you're so divinely connected. This is so beautiful. Have a fabulous February. And this has been the Akashic Tarot reading, check-in reading for February. Have a fabulous month. Take care. Bye-bye.